Oh, Fibby, you got what I need. And you said he's just a friend. Who, the guy in the restaurant? And Fibby said he's just a friend. Oh, Fibby, you don't know nobody from Philly. I can't really sing, folks. Bear with me. We're gonna watch Assassino's video over here. It was a pretty disturbing video. And a pretty big Stanish video. I guess Skinny Joey Marlino's just earned his first Stanley. Billy, what's going down? Billy the Kid. Always the stiff arm said, hey, Billy. Claudio. Hey, calm. What's going down? How about those Russians? Sorry, bad joke. I know. Claudio, how's it going? Let some people get in the room. Oh, Fibby, you want to live in Philly, but you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, Fibby, I got a terrible singing voice. Ma Brad Hunter, what's up? Richard, what's going down? Ma Brat Swan, my bro. Joy, God bless you. R.I.P. Alan Kaiser. Go check out the Alan Kaiser Facebook page, Justice for Alan Kaiser. And Death to Schmiegel Gravano, child killer, scumbag. Strictly steelhead fishing. What is a steelhead fishing? I don't know what that is. What's going down, Carm? Oh, what's going on? We had already, James, what's up? Sons, how's it going, man? Westies, how's it going? Sons of Italy, rock on. Finn Freak, how's it going, man? Cranky. Mobland, my Irish brother. Happy Father's Day, Mobland. Happy Father's Day. Well, tomorrow is. Cranky, what's going on? What's going on, Cranky? I hope you feel better and you're not so cranky later. As long as it's not methamphetamine, we got no problem there, Cranky. No problem at all. Charles, big brother, what's going on? Oh, no way. Miss America. Shout out to Miss America out there. Big shout out to Miss America. Oh, yes, it belongs to the Irish. It belongs to us Euros. Westies, B1, me Bruda. Me Bruda Schwagen. What's going down? Roscoe, my bro. Make sure you go check out Roscoe's channel. What's up, Dynamite, Little Debbie? We're going to stream Assassino's video. I think he did about 2 weeks ago. It was a good video he did right here. It has to do with my old pal, the Fibster, and the definition of being a stan, basically, with this video. I'm not going to talk too much through this video. I'm going to let Assassino's video do most of the talk, and I will stop and put some extra points in from time to time. Ron Gross, is she waving? Thank you, Miss America. Thank you very much. And I don't mean like in Pennsylvania with Jan Levant. I mean some real deal winning type shit. 92, 94, champion. Would have won 93 the year of the scandal. That's a whole nother story. Carol, what's going on? David, how's it going? I hope everybody has a great Father's Day tomorrow. All right, let's get into the Bears Cigars. What's up, bro? All right, we should get into it's my buddy Latin Butterfly. Don't mistaken her for Italian butterfly or Irish butterfly. Well, technically Italian language is Latin, so she could be an Italian Latin butterfly. Don't get me wrong, this is going to be an upside down topic, and Assassino's video is upside down. Up, down, all around. This is upside down. Fibba Nostra's in the house.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering.
This kid shit, it's like fucking, like a girlfriend. She stabs your tire or breaks your window. That's what the fuck they're doing.
And it's crazy to go on the internet and make up people's names. That's what's the thing.
Yeah, they want to accuse people. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
He's an expert on Philly. Listen.
Yeah, that's the skinny guy saying Fibby thinks he's an expert on Philly. And I love how Assassino put the Stan music in, because if you guys out there don't know what a Stan is, a Stan was a fan who turned stalker. Picture somebody watching you. picture somebody putting your face on t-shirts and under it says the most stand-up guy in the world with Joey Merlino's face on it. He literally had like pillows with Joey Merlino's face on it. Well, that's joking, but he probably had little Dracula dolls. But this is Joey's stand, and Skinny Man, you now have your stand. Here's his stand.
This kid Canarsie loved me for 5 years. Loved me. I'll show you the fucking text. Love me.
Yeah.
Can't get him at my trial. I don't know him. Once I found out, I exposed him that he was a rat. I didn't know he was a fucking rat. He's a fucking habitual liar. His name ain't Canarsie.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out
Jeff
of
wants to
bed
be from Philadelphia.
at all. The morning rain clouds up my window,
And he's not even from Providence at all.
and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture
Joey
on my
picture
wall, it reminds me that
Skinny,
it's not so
that
bad. It's
Skinny,
not so bad.
Well, hello there. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's been a minute. Today we're going to take a look at MTR and all his bullshit and lies. Mr. Fibby from Rat Talk Radio wants to tell you he's from Providence, he's from New York, he's from Phil.
I'm from Jersey, Brooklyn. And my heart does go out to the Philadelphia people because my city is a victim of Fibberacci's fibtastical lies. So shout out to Assassino and the Philly people over here. And yeah, this guy did worship Molino. He loved the guy, worshiped the ground he walked on. He didn't get a shout out. He turned total stan on him. And this video right here is literally Rat Talk Radio video. Well, this is the video where he tells everybody that they're having cheesesteak wars, and he knew that these mob guys are going to burn down these mob guys. They're not even mob guys. How would you know they're mob guys? I don't even believe there is a mafia no more, stupid. It's ridiculous. But they got to act like that. You know why? Because that's their content. Without acting like there's some mafia war. When honestly, probably some old friggin' hill bum guy probably threw a cigarette and started a fire. The place didn't even really burn down. He's going to get into it. I should let Assassino, let the Philly guys do the talk, and let me start the Zeke.
Philly, when the reality is he's from Virginia Beach. Now, me personally, I would be proud of wherever I was from.
Amen.
I would take pride in wherever I lived. But these people got to make up stories about everything. They just lie. They talk shit about people's families, make up stories about people they don't know. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. They played a tough guy role. See, I don't need to do all that. I just hit them with their own words and facts, and it drives them nuts. Here's a guy, all he had to do was keep his mouth shut. He had the whole world fooled. He had everybody thinking he was under Skinny's umbrella. He had everybody thinking he was best friends with Skinny. But he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He needed that shout out.
Yeah, he needed that shout out. What Assassino was talking about was he was very jealous that he never got a shout out. But the Skinny guy and Little Snuff would always shout out JTP, and we push back because they work together and help each other out against these lying informants. Fibby didn't get that. Now, the guy Skinny didn't talk shit about him, didn't bash him. He just didn't give him a shout out. And Fibby lost his mind over that. We all remember what happened, the Fibby meltdown. But Fibby recently did some whole rat wire radio thing. Listen.
And the fact that Skinny became friends with Dominic and supports We Push Back, well, that pissed off Fibby too as well. But it wasn't too long ago. This guy loved Skinny. Every show he talked good about Skinny. But now that Skinny found out that he's a rat-loving rat cheerleader and a liar, Skinny said he wants nothing to do with him.
And God bless the Skinny Five for that, because Rat's in the chat. Crying Bill Catula was in his chat. Billy the Tulip. Whiny Bill. Big crying Bill. Guy can't go 3 sentences without fucking tearing up.
And in his true stand form, what did he do? He wigged out. All because he didn't get a shout out. But like I always tell you, don't just take my word for it. Take all the information I give you and make up your own decision. Make up your own mind. So sit back, relax, and check out this little video I put together for you. You tell me, leave me a comment. Is this Skinny Stan or not? And remember, don't be sheep like the rest of them.
All right, and welcome to Mob Talk. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. We will be coming back.
He sounds like his nose is clogged. Fibby, do you have a sinus problem right here? Hi, I'm Fibby. Right now I'm having a problem. Wow.
Lives beginning probably this, let's see, it's Saturday now, probably a Monday. Probably Monday night we're going to do one.
The question you should ask yourself is, why hasn't he done any lives? Why hasn't he been around? The only place you can find this guy is in the Rat Squad's chats talking shit about Skinny because he's so butthurt that Skinny made friends with Dominic Crea from We Push Back, and Skinny used...
And that's right, because Fibby has a deep hatred towards JTP. Why is that? Because a long time ago, when We Push Back had members, Fibby wanted to play in the reindeer games, and JTP had to laugh when Fibby wanted to be down, and the guy just said no. Fibby hated him ever since. Fibby got very jealous that he hooked up with the Skinny guy, and if you can't play in the reindeer games, what do? You break the sled.
Uses We Push Back and hashtags it and uses all the paperwork and uses the website like it was intended to be used, to take the paperwork and to make fools of all these lying rat informants, prove all their lies. And don't forget, this is what destroyed MTR because he just couldn't keep his mouth shut. He was dying for a shout out. Well, let's check in on Skinny and see what he has to say about it.
And then there's the picture.
There he is with Johnny A, like his cousin, hanging out, vacation with him in the islands. Look.
That's
and
amazing.
he knew. This is after he testified against John Jr. So he knew he was a fucking rat. He was living with him. And he was trying to go out with his 18-year-old girl. He was living with him. Who the fuck knows what they were doing over there? They're nuts. Look, beautiful. Sat down with the police, the 3rd precinct. They took him in. He went in for questioning and answered everything. Told him something about fucking crime. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a fucking rat.
Especially,
and then he's saying on that show you said last night, he got picked up. The feds went to his house.
The feds went to his
insinuating from me, motherfucker. You don't.
I don't understand that. What does he mean by the feds went to his house like that? I still understand all that, but who knows?
No, me. Fuck, they go to your house for.
Yeah, complete bullshit.
You're a fucking liar.
Act
That's
like
a
what?
sick motherfucker.
They are sick, Skinny man. Skinny Joe, they are sick, pal. They're very sick. Stan is a fan who turned stalker, and you got one on your hands. You got Fibby. See, Fibby used to tell a lot of stories about Providence, and that was sad. But now, sadly, he's telling his Philly stories. Oof, my God.
Look, this is the fucking people want to talk about us.
Crazy. Like, it's just amazing.
He's an habitual liar, a fucking rat. You want to talk about me, you motherfucker? I don't know him. Everything he told me was a lie.
Probably Monday night we're going to do one. I am taking next week off of the podcast to do some other things. But there is some things that I think we should talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up really quick. All right. In case you guys have been living under a rock, I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. But I've stayed a little quiet on the issue just because I wanted to watch the imbeciles go to work and come up with all of their weird little theories before I said anything. And we're going to talk about it. I don't give a shit who likes the fact that I'm going to talk about it and who doesn't. I could give a fuck. I often have always said I don't talk about current stuff, but
Now hear this. I often said I don't talk about current stuff. There is no current stuff, man. There's no fucking mob in these places or nothing. But he's going to talk about current stuff. What he wants to do here is get the guy arrested. His main goal is to see the Skinny guy in jail. You better believe that. Either it's be my friend or I want you in jail. So I thought this was very disgusting of you, Jeff. Thought this was a disgusting. It doesn't surprise your true nature, the nature of a rat. Show me your friends and I'll show you what you are.
I'm going to break my rule just this once and talk
He's
about
going to break his rule just this once. I don't think you have any rules or parameters, Jeff.
Right there. See, that's a rat move.
It sure is.
He's tickling the wire. All he's trying to do is get somebody jammed up. He's nothing what he says he is. He don't stand for nothing. All of them. They got no constitution. They got no morals. I don't know how they look themselves in the mirror at night. All they do is lie and lie and lie. This guy's full of fucking shit.
Yeah, he is full of shit. And my heart goes out to like Assassino and the Skinny guy. These guys. Well, thank you, Red Rider, one of my oldest subs. Because I know how it is for people to lie about my city, because Jeff said he was from here. He had mafia grandfathers from here and shit. He even claimed Raymond Petrarca as his grandfather. Ridiculous. Raymond's grandson, Chris, was a friend of mine, and me and him had conversations of who the fuck is this guy? So he doesn't know him. He's a fucking nut. Let's listen to him go into his Philadelphia fucking lies.
All he's trying to do is jam people up. That's his aim and his goal right here.
Right.
Prove me wrong. Tell me what else can he be doing right here besides trying to get somebody in trouble? And wait, it gets better because he talks about people but doesn't say their name. He don't know these fucking people. Trust me, I know. Trust me.
And I think that for those that listen to my podcast, which may be some of you, I called exactly what happened this week a month ago. I said,
what does he think? What did he call? What is he in his world? There's guys walking around Philadelphia with trench coats and cigars like Al Capone with cheesesteaks in their pocket, burning down other cheesesteak stands. No, the place didn't even burn down. It was probably some young kid threw a cigarette or something. He wants you to believe that there's mobsters trying to fight other mobsters and move them out of the cheesesteak businesses. This is some really bizarre, crazy stuff. This guy knows as much about Philadelphia as I do. Absolutely nothing. I know the Phillies, the Eagles. I've never been to Philadelphia. I don't know any of these people, and I surely wouldn't come on the internet and lie like Fibby does. Fibby, you know what you know, Fibby? You probably know some psychotic fanboy from Philadelphia who just blows smoke up your ass, just like Scott Bernstein, whatever little fanboy he talks to in Providence that blows smoke up his arse.
Verbatim, this would happen.
Wow.
I guess I'm psychic.
Understand this. All these Rat Squad members, all these fucking mob humps, they all do the same shit. They just keep throwing shit at the wall until something sticks. Yeah, you can make 10,000 predictions. If one comes true, then you blow yourself on stream and you try to get people arrested for it? Come on. Wake the fuck up, really. People can't be this fucking stupid. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. This guy is setting a narrative because this is what he needs people to believe, because this is how he makes his money.
Exactly. I can't even say it. He just said that perfectly. Assassin, this is your fucking Michelangelo right here, pal. You painted a Picasso with this one.
And here we are.
This is a fucked up thing. That's just what he's doing. Trying to get people in trouble. It's just nuts. Imagine coming out and saying this kind of weird shit. Wow.
It's an interesting thing. I always say this, and I will always continue to say this, is that history repeats itself. And over on our podcast, we've begun to discuss the last probably 80 years of Philadelphia's mob history in a way that nobody else ever has. All
right, well then go talk about fucking mob history. Don't try to get guys who are out of jail who the government called mobsters and that you're going to call a mobster and say that they're fighting with other people who are mobsters. But you don't know none of that. You're making all this up for your platform because this is what you need. This is disgusting, dude. I don't know if the skinny have children. Like the skinny Joey guy must have a mother, obviously, right? He's got a family. You're like, do you think this is cool? Trying to get the guy arrested, and that's what you're trying to get, tickling the wire. That's fucking sick, man. That kid's he's probably got kids and shit. A Stan is born, DJ. Yes, a Stan is born. The skinny guy birthed a Stan by not giving him a shout out. That's all. The skinny guy didn't give him a shout out, and he birthed a fucking Stan. It's sad. Well, this is sick right here, though. This should have been called Rat Talk Radio, because that's what this is right here. It's all hypotheses and assumptions and guesses about stupid gay mafia wars that there is no, let me break it to a lot of you humps out there. There is no more mafia, okay? I know there's none in Providence, and I'm sure there's none over there too. Or the skinny guy's not a mob guy, dude. Okay, or he wouldn't be on YouTube. And just because his place had a fire in it, you don't know. Anything could have happened. Fucking some hobo could have thrown a cigarette in there. Kids could have done it. Anything. That's got a lot of balls to come out here and say, because people have told you that other people are burning his shit down. There's some war going down. That's really twisted. And that's the epitome of a fucking stool pigeon weirdo.
The thing is, and I'm actually looking for my notes because I actually
He's got
wrote notes here. I got to pull up my notes.
He's got notes. He's got to pull up his notes to try to make you think that people are trying to burn down Skinny Joey Marlino's joint because he's in some kind of cheesesteak war with people or whatever the fuck. It's pretty disgusting, man.
It's really quick.
Just do me a favor. Ask yourself this question. What the fuck does this guy know about the last 80 years of South Philadelphia? Except for whatever he read.
Yep.
And we all know all the bullshit stories and books and fables and tales were written by rats. People that will do anything to get themselves out of trouble. They'll do and say anything. They'll put anybody else in jail. They don't care. This guy don't know shit about South Philly. Think about it. Nobody even knows where he's from. He says he's from Providence. He says he's from South Philly. He says he's from New York.
Well, I can tell you right off the hand, he's not from Providence. No, he's not. We actually, and Assassino will get into that. We had Jared Ham on here. He's from Virginia Beach. He wasn't born in Canarsie, Brooklyn, neither. Like he said for a few years now, he doesn't say that no more. The guy's just a con man and a bullshit artist, plain and simple. And a con man and a bullshit artist is not a nice person. He's a doxer. He funds all those rats. He had Whiny Bill in his chat as he's doing this stream, this rat talk radio stream, trying to tell you what the current events of the current mafia. Fucking idiot.
Where the fuck's he from? He's from Virginia Beach. Just ask his friend, Jared Ham, who grew up with him. He told the whole story, but no one seems to believe it. Everyone wants to just believe what they want because all these people that follow this mob bullshit are all mob humps. These are nothing but fakes and phonies. You go around, you follow all these stories like animals headed to the slaughterhouse. Don't know you're about to be slaughtered. They don't have no clue. They just all walk in a line and boom, they all get a pellet in the head. It's the same thing. All you people that follow all these jerk-off mob humps, these are all the fucking same.
I love it.
History repeats itself, right? And in Philadelphia since the 1890s.
Since the 1890s, and Ben Franklin showed me how to be What the fuck? This kid's fucking sick.
Philadelphia has been, especially South Philadelphia, has been an unstable arena for organized crime.
An unstable arena? An arena? Like, listen to the words this guy's picking. This guy is out of his fucking mind. Jeff, you are one crazy son of a bitch. And he says he's Italian and Irish. I don't believe him. Nobody even knows what his real last name is, his birth last name. I never seen somebody so insecure and hate themselves and try to pick up another identity and the whole secret mafia grandpa stuff. Just fucking bizarre.
You don't have to look too far or have a whole lot of street intuition to see this for exactly what it is.
Yeah, because Fibby, you have all that street intuition growing up in Virginia Beach. Oh, no, that's right. You were robbing houses up Federal Hill. That's right, Fibby. Yeah, sure.
And it's actually whether or not you're a student of organized crime is a pretty...
Imagine calling yourself a student of organized crime. Give me a fucking break.
Brilliant move.
A brilliant move, dude. All you do is read books, and I'll shut up and let the Philadelphia guy tell it.
Look at the words they use. What the fuck is a student of organized crime? Are you fucking kidding me? No. What he's doing is fucking sitting there trying to implicate people in fucking crimes and trying to create shit that didn't fucking happen. That's all these guys are looking to do. That's why I label them all the Rat Squad, because they're nothing but a fucking bunch of lying rat fucks that would sell their own mother out for fucking a $20 fucking super sticker.
He did.
This is incident, which has been widely reported by everybody and their mother at this point, that somebody attempted to burn down Joey Merlino's cheesesteak joint twice.
Your cheesesteak and my cheesesteak sitting by the fire. Your cheesesteak to my cheesesteak. I'm going to call the mafia to set this place on fire. What a retard. This is fucking nuts, man. This is really sick. Cheesesteak war. Give me a break. Oh, my God. Give me a break and I don't mean no fucking car.
And understand the Philadelphia mentality, which not many people understand. because
But how do you understand it? You went in one restaurant and said hi to somebody and ate a breadstick. You ate a breadstick and some antipasta in a restaurant. How do you understand the Philadelphia mindset? Whatever that fucking means.
they're not from there. They haven't hung out there. They don't understand the people.
Wow.
And they don't understand the history of the game.
People, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Canarsie, he's an expert on Philly. Listen, this kid Canarsie loved me for 5 years.
That's right. He loved Joey for 5 fucking years. He bought Dracula toys and named him after him. Told that story about the cigarette, the infamous Joey walking behind him with a cigarette incident. He loved this guy. He put this man's face on shirts saying the most stand-up man in the world, a real man, and all this shit. Shirts with this guy's face. Guy didn't give him a fucking shout out. Forget about it. Forget about it. Full stand. Oh my God.
Love me. I'll show you the fucking text. Love me.
Yeah.
They met him in my trial. I don't know him. Once I found out, I exposed him that he was a rat. I didn't know he was a fucking rat. He's a fucking habitual liar. His name ain't Canarsie.
Yeah, I mean, the guy just don't stop. He acts like he's from here. I'm 32 years old. I've never seen him in
He's
South
been to
Philly in my
Philly
life.
Little snuff. We went through the same shit in Providence, dude. He's not from Providence neither. He used to do the same shit with my city, man. The same shit. And nor me, nor any of my friends, or anybody I know in this city has ever met him, seen him, know who he's related to, went to school with him. Just all lies. Just like he's doing to your city and your buddy right here. Joey's got his stand. Skinny's got a stand.
What's he know about Philly?
You would think that he lives here.
And he wants to blame all kind of people. Like he knows. You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
How does this guy know the history of South Philly, the people, the nature of South Philly? How? He's not from here. He doesn't know anyone from here. Well,
No, let's let's give Fibby the benefit of the doubt for a moment. Let's go into make-believe land. Doodly-doo. We're in the land of make-believe right now. Let's say Fibby even hung out there for a year or so. Let's say he hung out there for 2 years. Maybe went down there every weekend to eat at a restaurant, to watch a Phillies game. You still don't know the neighborhood. You still, in case you're born there and you're from there, I'm guessing it's like Providence. Like you don't know the area, dude. Like you don't know, especially this fake mob war over cheesesteaks and shit makes no sense. This is just all for your podcast. But this is really wrong because what you're trying to do is you're trying to help the government and informants put this skinny guy in the fucking can. It's fucking sad.
and I'm not talking about going to someone's legitimate business and ordering a sandwich and then making small talk and then you think that that's your friend. No, I'm not talking about going into a bar and having a drink and making small talk with people you don't know. And then when you go online, you act like you do know. Because all these people he talks about, if they were face to face, they probably rip his fucking head off. All right. But no, they won't be on the internet and they don't even hear what he says because they ignore it all. And he knows that. They all know that. That's why they get away with the lying. I don't understand how nobody else calls out the lies. So someone please tell me, how does he know the nature of South Philly? Tell me. Anyone, please.
I'll give you that, Assassin. He doesn't know the nature of Philadelphia nor Providence. If he talked about Virginia Beach, maybe he should talk about Virginia or something. I don't know. He's a fucking nut, dude. This is the guy who told people he was Reverend Petrarca's grandpa. It's the guy who told people that his grandfather, or my buddy Chris Trockley's cousin, Joe Badway, is his cousin, but he's only got a mugshot of him. When Trockley's got all family pictures. It's fucking nuts, man. He manipulates people with his lies also. Then he plays, I'm just a poor little Fibby. Feel bad for me. Then he'll go kick someone in the shins. And then he'll cry, but I'm a poor little Fibby.
Wait.
And there's an old saying, men who seize by power with little or no respect for their enemies are eventually toppled by their own men.
Oh, my God.
And I am not by any stretch of the imagination.
Stop reading out of Machiavelli and shit like that, dude. Stop watching all the mob movies. Like, give me a break. We've seen all the him doing the Goodfellas and the Sopranos and the what was that Black Mass stuff. Fibby, you are crazy, dude.
Imagination indicating anything, but I'm going to tell you a couple things. This is, in fact, without a shadow of a doubt, an inside job. This is a lateral move.
How can you say without a shadow of a doubt, he's trying to get the skinny guy in trouble right here? A shadow of doubt, this is an inside job. How the fuck would you know that? It's bullshit. Bullshit. How the fuck would you know that? Inside job. The place wasn't even, what I heard, the place wasn't even built up. It was just some fucking place. It didn't even burn down. Just the inside of it burned. Like I said, maybe some crackhead was sleeping there, working, smoking cigarettes, or some kids did it for fun. You don't know what happened. Anything could have happened. Anything. Someone could have shot a bottle rocket in there. So anything could have happened. You don't know that. This is why people don't like you, man. You get all up in your emotions and you fucking go on here and the true rat comes out of you.
Somebody else in South Philly.
Okay, even if that was the case, which to me it's just ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. It's like a story, a fable. It's like a Disney movie for kids. But anyway, even if it was the case, why would you go on a platform that supposedly the feds watch and the cops watch?
Listen to Assassino right here. Watch what he's saying.
Why would you go on there and make that statement right there?
Yep.
Just to stir the pot?
Yep.
Just to cause drama?
Yep.
Why? Because your feelings are hurt?
Yep.
Over your feelings being hurt? You should have just kept your fucking mouth shut. They all act the same. The whole rat squad.
He's so right, Assassino. You got these motherfuckers pegged. Why? All the rat squad act the same, and Fibby's just doing what he, what's in his nature to do. Remember, these people are born this way.
Never good enough. Nothing's ever good enough for them. All the guy had to do was keep his mouth shut. But no, he had to open his mouth because he was so hurt that Joey made friends with Dominic, and Joey shouts out.
Yep, it's like a little kid. What did Joey say? It's like a girl slashing your tires. Fibby is so jealous that JTP and the skinny guy and Snuff are all buddies and they fucking share information and stuff. He wanted that to be him. Since that didn't happen, Fibby had to get angry. Fibby had to get real mad. Fucking baby, man. Wow.
We push back. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, being jealous, honestly, it is. Because if Joey wouldn't have shouted out JTP, that would have never happened. It all comes down to fucking jealousy, sadly. It really does, especially with the Fibster.
So this guy's trying to get people jammed up and make stories up over nothing. I don't know how you people follow this guy. It's insanity. And let me show you why he's making up these stories. All because he's butthurt. Watch this.
Push back. Snuff and Joey stopped in for the support. Next time I come on, we have to talk about all the hosts who platform these informants. Just as culpable as them. Always have my support, my guys. Thank you, my brother.
I hear you. Good man there.
Yes, he is.
Definitely.
That kills Fibby. That skinny shot said, hey, well, amen, Dom. The people who platform these lying bastards, which Fibby funds channels like that, let's just be honest. And he said, yeah, good man, JTP. Let me tell you, that's like a fucking screwdriver or a butter knife going into Fibby's gut. All the fanboying, going to the trials, all that shit. Real recognizes real, Fibby. Wow.
I agree with that statement. Dominic is a very good man.
Amen.
And isn't it funny how Dominic's been on Joey's show, but MTR Canarsie, the bullshitter, was never invited? Maybe that has something to do with it, huh? That's why his panties are all bunched up his ass.
Meanwhile, that's not even his name, Canarsie. You lied about that.
Yeah, it's definitely not his real name.
No, his name's Loman.
Loman. Yeah. Jeffrey
And that's not even his real name. No one knows his real birth name because he wants to let you people think he's Irish and Italian. And guess what? I'm a Liberian teenager from Nicaragua.
Loman.
Yeah, Loman.
Yeah.
Fucking tell me his name's Canarsie. He's Italian.
So that was a lie right there.
So anyway, I started looking into it, and he's a rat. He lived with fucking A-Light.
Yeah.
He was trying to go out with A-Light's girl, an 18-year-old girl.
Unbelievable.
It's fucking sick. The guy's a fucking nut.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, listen. He lived with Johnny A-Light.
Yeah.
Now this is A-Light already testified against Gotti. He was already a rat.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hide it. He's living with him. They're on vacation together, and then after that, they get in a fight, whatever.
Yeah.
He becomes friends with the Gottis. I don't know. Well,
No, actually, he manipulated Angel. He didn't become friends with the Gaudis. He became friends with Angel by manipulating her. And after he fought with A-Light, he befriended Angel and told her that his grandfather was Raymond Petrarca that was friends with her dad. So that softened her up, and she became friends with him. He was never friends with her brother and them, though.
Well, let me tell you, He became friends with the Gottis because he convinced Angel Gotti that Angel's father was friends with his grandfather. He told Angel Gotti his grandfather was Raymond Patriarca. All right.
Yes, he did. And how that came out is Angel accidentally slipped up and let that out in person. And I splurged and told. I couldn't help it. He's lying about my city. I had to do that. I couldn't help that. Fuck you, Fibby, you little dachshund queen.
That was the lie he convinced her.
And that was because if you go to the episode where Jeff did his first interview with Angel, I believe he was over at Ilio's office, Ilio Forcina. He's a wonderful guy. He was at Ilio's office where he met up with Angel. And in the podcast, he says to her, yeah, our families knew each other. And he also said that his grandfather loved that he dressed up as John Gotti for Halloween. The kid's fucking ubats. And I've also played other things on here where he's on other streams, how he said how her and her families have connections like that he can't talk about. No, he lied to the one. I would love to ask Angel one day to know how she caught him in that lie. I never asked her, but yeah, he lied. So he's a manipulator.
To get back.
And for the record, Angel didn't want that out. I'm the one who said that. So don't get mad at her, Fibby. She actually regretted it right after she said it.
Good graces after trashing her whole family for years or however long. All right, now he talks about all mob hump stuff. He wants to talk about people, I don't know, gangsters, I guess. So I skipped all that. But I'm going to get to the main lie because I know this for a fact is a fucking lie.
8th and Christian and 9th and Catherine was Dope Row back in the 20s. It was a one-stop shop for heroin.
I don't say anything about my life. My father grew up on 7th and Christian. The house is still in my family's name. So don't tell me what you know about Christian Street and Catherine Street in the 40s and 50s and 30s and 20s. You don't know shit. I'm going to tell you like this.
And neither do I, but I'm going to believe Assassinino over Fibby. How about you guys? Who are you going to believe? A guy with a real Philadelphia accent from South Philly, or Fibby from Virginia Beach, Providence, Canarsie, Brooklyn, Paris, England? Come on. Fibby's everywhere.
I don't come on here and tell my life story. I don't tell you stories. I don't name drop. I don't care about all that clout bullshit. I'm not here for money and super stickers. I'm not here for fame and fortune. I hardly even put up content. I'm here to prove these rats and ratcheroos are nothing but liars. I'm here to promote We Push Back and send a message. But I'm going to, don't tell me what I fucking...
Tell me you don't sound like Ray Liotta.
know. Don't sit there and make up bullshit lies about something you have no idea you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Don't tell me what I fucking know. There wasn't drugs in that neighborhood like that. All right. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit and lies. I'm not going to sit idle while somebody tries to destroy my community's name. It's not going to.
Yeah, amen. And much respect to Assassino for sticking up for his neighborhood, because I know how it feels. I had my city lied about by Jeff. Jeff claimed he was from Providence and from Federal Hill and all that stuff, and claimed he was related to people who I know their children and their grandchildren very well. So it does stick in my craw. Or I would have never let out that information about Fibby if it wasn't so personal to me, you know? I wouldn't have done that. But fuck you, Fibby, and your little rat squad.
Fucking happen. South Philly's a fucking great place, and you got people that were never fucking around here, don't know nothing about it, just sitting there talking lies. Keep going to fucking delis and go next time you pick up your roast pork sandwich, make sure you grab another t-shirt and then go online and wear the t-shirt you fucking wear.
So history is going to repeat itself, and it is right now. And so let me go back to my first sort of point coming out of the gate. Is you might ask, why is this a brilliant move? Well, it serves a million different scenarios. For starters, it brings the feds. They're going to sit on top of Joey now.
And you bet your ass, and you're helping them. They're going to sit on Joey now, and I want to help them, and I can't wait till Joey gets in trouble. You see what he just said right there? And if that, all right, let's say he did know. Well, let's go back to the world of make-believe. The land of make-believe woman. We're in the land of make-believe. Fibby knows all these guys in Philly. If they told him this, why is he saying this on YouTube? Why? All right, we're leaving the land of make-believe. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Yeah, Fibby's full of shit. Don't know these guys. He just wants a skinny guy in trouble. Very jealous. Wasn't allowed to play in the reindeer games. Let's go.
It has the feds looking into insurance scams, a million different scenarios. And then it brings in allegations of other crime families being involved. It's a designed message to Joey.
No, this video this guy made here is a designed message to the feds.
Yeah.
All he's trying to do is get people in trouble, like I said. Think about it. If you were in that life that don't even exist anymore, would you be on social media every day putting yourself out there? If you were in that life and were against this guy, would you risk going there to burn down a fucking abandoned steak shop that's not even open yet to send a message? There's cameras everywhere.
It's right off of Packer Avenue, down the street from the stadium.
No matter which way you come from, you're on camera. So what fucking guy in their right mind would risk going to jail just to burn down his place?
And wouldn't they have waited? There was nothing even in it. If they wanted to do that, let's go back to the land of make-believe, make pretend there's these mob guys running around Philly trying to burn down. Wouldn't they have waited till he made the cheesesteak place? Like there was nothing even in it. It was just all gutted. Wouldn't they have waited till he put all his hard work in it to do that? No, like I said, it's fucking all weird make-believe shit. Like I said, probably some meth head or some kids did it, you know? No one knows. No one knows. But this kid's going to come on here and tell you that he's got his ear to the streets in Philly and he knows it's this ain't right to do to somebody. Like I said, I know you want to see Skinny Joey in jail, Jeff, but he's a father and he's got a family and he's a human being. You want to help the feds put him in the can. You're a sick fuck, dude. You are a Stan. You are his Stan.
See, no, that's what this guy wants you to believe. That's what the whole Rat Squad want you to believe. That's why they're making it out to be something it's not, because then they can make content.
Yep.
Just like their usual bullshit. Go in there and tell lies and make up stories and make up narratives. They will love to see somebody get arrested because that's the whole goal here.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. I'm still waiting. Someone please prove me wrong.
I have no idea what happened. I was in Florida. Listen, I've been to this place. We got it in March. I think we did that video like March 25th. I've been here twice since then.
All right, so he's been twice there. All right. If there's people trying to burn it, wouldn't they have waited till he like built the place up and put pictures in it and all that shit? And none of it makes sense anyways. And this guy's not a gangster. He's a fucking Trump fan on YouTube. Like, Fibby, you're fucking nuts, man. You are really sick. Just because this place burnt down, you're insinuating that there's fucking mafia steak cheese wars and they want to take him out. It's really a land of make-believe, dude. It's not cool neither.
They could have thrown a bottle in there every night and try to blow. I don't know. We don't go there. Nobody goes there. First of all, it's not construction. You can't burn down. It's fucking concrete. There's nothing there to burn.
There's nothing there to burn. It's all concrete. Like I said, there's probably homeless people sleeping in there, cooking some hot soup, and the fucking can caught on fire. Fibby, man, you just really have it in for this guy. It's like worshiping John Lennon, right? And all of a sudden, John Lennon's not saying hi to you. John Lennon doesn't like you. But John Lennon all of a sudden likes somebody you don't like. All of a sudden, you want to kill Yoko Ono. You want to fucking destroy the Beatles and Yoko Ono and John Lennon.
They could have came 30 days in a row and threw a bottle. We don't know. We don't go there.
Exactly.
What the fuck happened? I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
All these drunk.
Where is Gorky? Where is the Gorkster? Where is Peter Griffin? Did Peter Griffin jump ship? Is he still Fibby's right-hand man, or did he jump ship?
Also on YouTube blaming Canarsi's trying to blame people like he knows of this one and that. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I have no idea who did it.
This is exactly what it was meant to be.
Listen. This is exactly what this is meant to be. El Caponeo fighting John Torrio. Mafia versus Mafia. May the toughest one win. Fibby, Jeff, you are a crazy motherfucker, dude. You're great, but you should go write some books about, I don't know, maybe a murderous hockey player or something, because you have a grandiose imagination, Jeff. Really.
Knows, assuming this is some fucking local nut or some hobo or somebody who's competing selling cheesesteaks. It's a joke. Anybody
Okay, if you sell that cheesesteak with peppers and eggs, I'm going to sell a cheesesteak with tomatoes on it. And then I'm going to burn your cheesesteak factory down. Cheesesteak Wars 2024. Narrated and told by Fibba, the one and only Fibba McGee.
that tells you that doesn't know anything. Because that's not what
Everything. I know everything because I'm from Virginia Beach / Providence / Canarsie, Brooklyn / Philadelphia / Colorado / Hawaii.
this is about. This is a message, and you're a fool if you believe anything otherwise.
This is a message. This is a message from your local broadcast system. Jeffrey Lohman is batshit crazy. I repeat, Jeffrey Lohman is batshit crazy. Back to our program.
You would know if you knew, but you don't. You just pretend to.
You just pretend to, but I don't pretend. I never pretend. I'm not the one who said I was shot twice. I'm not the one who said I put a 45 to my head, pulled the trigger, it didn't go off, put it out the window, it went off, put it back to my head, it didn't go off, put it out the window again, it did go off. Micro Machines, hello.
He said it perfect right there. You would know if you know, but you don't. You just pretend to. That's this guy's whole life. His whole life. Just go on there and say shit. Say shit. The say shit crew. No facts to back anything up. It's just go on there, turn on the old computer, and answer comments.
Assassino, this was your Picasso, brother. You literally this is your Michelangelo. This is an epic I watched this twice.
And just talk shit about people that you don't like.
And listen, in the past, I've been unwilling to discuss things that I do know about Philadelphia.
Listen, in the past, I've been unwilling to discuss things, but now that I'm mad, now that my feelings hurt, now I'm going to discuss things and tickle the wire. Number one, you don't know shit, anyways, but now you're willing to make up stories because you're mad. Wow. Wow.
And I'm not going to change my stance now, but...
What? Wait a minute. You just did. You always said, I didn't talk about current events. But now you do because you want to see the skinny guy in the fucking can. Just be honest and say it. I would have more respect for Fibby if he came out and says, you know what? I am a lying motherfucking Stan, and I want to see this guy behind bars. I'd at least say, you know what? The rat's saying what he is, because you are a rat bastard, dude. You doxing motherfucker.
Certain things we're going to talk about. And much has changed, honestly, since the days, since Nicky Scarfo.
Oh, my God.
It's real.
Days, what would you know about any of this shit? You know what I know, what we see on TV and what these rats tell with, my name's Phil Leonetti and my uncle made me do it. My uncle made me do it. Phil, why'd you shoot your girlfriend's boyfriend? My uncle made me do it. Phil, what are you doing raping that goat? My uncle made me do it. What are you doing with that dead raccoon on your head, Phil? Let me guess. Your uncle made you do it.
Simple. Anything this guy says about South Philly is something he read. And it's all written by rats who got them.
Dude, he did the same thing with my city, Assassinino. Little snuff, skinny guy. He did the same thing with my city. But he never went this hard and tried to get somebody locked up like he's trying to do to the skinny guy.
Self out of trouble and told lies to save their own ass. All right. And here's the other fable that I can't stand. Ask yourself this. How does anybody know anything about Nicky Scarfo? What? From his nephew? Philip, my uncle made me do it? Come on. Or from people that ratted him out to get their own ass out of jail? Yep. No, that's another fable. I don't even want to get into it. But everybody talks about Nicky Scarfo like he's the fucking devil. They don't even know him. They know nothing about the guy. Come on. Stop believing these people. Stop fucking encouraging these people to make these shows. Yeah. Stop enabling these people by fucking just supporting them and giving them views and donating money to them. It's all bullshit. They know nothing about South Philly. They're not from South Philly. They know no one from South Philly. Yeah. So everyone, please.
And just because, like I said, just because Lohman walked into a restaurant and some guy was nice to him and said, "Oh, are you enjoying your meal?" "Sure I am." Looking up at him with those puppy dogs. All of a sudden, we're best friends. It's my best friend. Fucking sick. You remember on Cable Guy when he's being taken away at the end on the helicopter and the guy's, "You all right, pal?" And the guy goes, "You're my pal?" It's fucking sick.
You stop glorifying and enabling rats and their cheerleaders. It's enough now. Just stop.
That's just the truth of it. And it's funny. A lot of people like to point the finger at John Gotti. Say, oh, he courted the press. He never really did. He tried to avoid them. But what can you do? I mean, it's like, Al Capone had a problem with it. You're as famous as the headlines
Let
make
me
you.
tell you about my best friend. He lives in Philadelphia, and he's a skinny guy until the end. Totally full of shit. Wow. Fucking crazy. He probably thinks every girl that says hi to... Yeah, how about dudes like that are pathetic? And just because a girl is nice to you and polite doesn't mean she likes you. A lot of guys do that. I'm not saying Fibby's one of them. He could be. I don't know. So I'm not going to blame him for that. But I know guys like that, and it's very weird. Just because a girl is polite to you doesn't mean she likes you. Very true.
And that's true. Could John have sat at home all day? Sure. But who the fuck is going to do that? Nobody. So John went out.
Fibby switches like the wind. Wow. Fibby is like a candle in the wind sitting around.
Had to deal with it. Al Capone went out, had to deal with it. Joey chases them. That's the difference.
Now, if you go to Jeff last year, he'd be sticking up for Joey, saying Joey doesn't chase them, the total opposite. But now, since he is now Joey's stan, he's going to turn everything he said 2 years ago, sticking up for the skinny guy, against the skinny guy. He's just just like these other fucking no integrity, no constitution having motherfuckers on here. These motherfuckers have no honor, no integrity, nothing. They flip and they flop like the wind. You go watch their channel every 4 months. They're talking the total opposite.
He courts them. There is a huge difference between minding your fucking business and courting them. Two major differences.
And you courted Joey. You went and stalked him at his trial, dude. It's weird.
You want to be a celebrity? Go be a celebrity. You want to be a fucking gangster? Be a gangster.
How's the guy being a gangster? He's on YouTube. Fibby, everything you're saying right here, you stuck up for this guy so hardcore. You sound like an idiot saying this, actually, because every point you're making against the skinny guy, you once stuck up for him against these points. Like everything you're saying about him, his enemies said about him before, and you stuck up for him. But now, all of a sudden, you think that now. It's just unbelievable.
You cannot be both. And I think anybody will tell you.
How's the guy trying to be a gang? He's trying to say Joey can't be on YouTube and a gangster. How's the guy skinny being a gangster, man? He's fucking talking about sports and informants on there. How's that being a gangster? But Fibby wants the guy locked up. He fucking hates him, and his emotions override anything else, any kind of smarts or self-awareness about this video out the window.
You can't be both.
Out the window.
You get what you pay for, and you get what's coming to you when you do things.
Wow.
Whether or not nobody wants to acknowledge that.
That's right.
Acknowledge what? Is he talking about the fake fire or something? This guy's fucking nuts, man.
And it's a shame it's not 30 years ago. But then again, 30 years ago, they won't be getting away with what they're getting away with. All these rat cheerleaders talking all this shit. They go on stream and talk about people all day, every day. Talk about their family, their wives, their children. Make up stories and lies. They're all disgraces and crumbs, and they should get what they deserve. And isn't it funny how people get so hypocritical when their butt hurt? Now he's blowing John Gotti, saying the media chased John Gotti. But since he's mad at Skinny for becoming
friends. He used to talk shit about Gotti the same way he just said about Skinny. He used to say the same thing about Senior, too.
Friends with Dominic, and we push back. Skinny chased the media. Come on. Everybody's got to see what I see. He's Skinny Stan.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying I know who did it.
What?
I'm not saying that.
Well, then why would you come out here and say it? Why would you say that? You don't know that nobody lit that fire. You don't know that, like I said, it could have been a hobo, a bum, kids, practical joking, fucking around, 13-year-old kid. You don't know what happened. So why come on YouTube and insinuate there's some sort of mob war and you know the inside scoops? You're a rat bastard, man.
Not at all. And I couldn't tell you for certain, but I have some really good ideas who did.
Huh?
And why? And what else is coming down the line?
And what else is coming? You're a sick fuck. That's what you are. You're a sick motherfucker. Jeff, did you really listen to this? Jeff, you should listen to this. You sound like a fucking madman. You sound like a very sick individual, bro.
I'll tell you that much. History always repeats itself, especially if you do not learn from those prior to you.
Well, history does repeat itself, and you've been lying a lot, and you'll always lie. You'll always lie. Raymond's my grandfather. Secret mafia grandpa. Fucking asshole. Your grandfather's got an English last name, kid.
It always does. And this is not some random fucking act. This is not some bumbling jerk off from Kensington, high on angel dust, walking down to the corner store buying a.
How do you know it's not some crazy guy high walking by throwing a pack of cigarettes or a cigarette? How do you know? You don't fucking know. Neither do I. I'm not going to come out here and say there's fucking guys burning down this guy's cheesesteak store. Fucking crazy.
Couple of malt liquor bottles and saying, "Oh, this looks like a good place to start a fire." Twice? Come on.
Wow.
It's not random. This is a calculated.
Not random. This is a calculated morphia hit. Let me tell you, Billy Catula was in my chat, and he was transitioning on his third stage of hormone pills, and he said, guess what? I just talked to Jimmy Calandra, and he was butt-ass naked, and he told me what... Give me a break. You don't know none of this shit. You're a weirdo.
Move. This is a warning.
All right, see what he's doing here. He's trying to convince his audience of something that's not true.
Yeah.
He's just
This is a warning. He's crazy. Loman, go to Bellevue. Go to Butler or Bellevue, Loman. You sick fucking nutcase. Oh, my God.
fabricating a story, making it up as he goes along.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. They beg for money, super chats. They just live in another universe. They're not in reality, these people.
No, they're not.
The same way he has his audience convinced. Well, they say the feds watch. I guess he's trying to convince the feds.
Yes, he is assassinated. You bet your ass. You bet your ass. Fibby goes to bed at night stabbing that little Dracula doll that he called Joey. He's stabbing it with pins, and he's getting little toy cops to arrest it. He makes a little diorama up of Joey getting arrested. Yeah, he wants that guy in the can. When you sit there and you make shirts with somebody's face on it saying the most stand-up man in the world, and then the guy doesn't shout you out and you cry about him, then he makes fun of you, and then you want him in jail. It's sick.
Just like he convinced
It's Fibby. It's, you know, it's me and Fibby McGee.
certain content creators just think that someone sent him a message to tell other content creators to stop talking about them. Here, they don't even know who the fucking content creator is. They can't even say his name. But we're going to get into that on the next video. But just look what he's doing. He's trying to convince everybody, his audience, the feds, other content creators on something that never happened. It's a straight rat move.
Yeah, it is.
And just because you can't stand the motherfucker
Listen.
doesn't mean that I would ever invent,
Wow.
lie, or
You
blab.
just did invent it. Jeff, listen, you don't know what happened with that fire. So you just invented a story. You just because I don't like the motherfucker. Just because I don't like him. 2 months ago, you would have fucking wore his old socks. You would have fucking wore his old socks for a month. You worship this man. Give me a break. Even if the guy hit you up. If Skinny called him up right now and said, you know what? I really realize you're the most coolest person in the world. Fibby would start doing backflips and jumping jacks.
About shit. That's his job. Let him do that.
Look,
That's not what I'm going to do.
wow.
Say what you want about
This
me.
is straight up like a broad who wanted to date Joey Molino. Joey Molino says, you know what? I'm not into you. I don't want to date you. This is just what it is. And I think the Skinny guy said that. It's like a broad slashing your tires. It is like a fucking scorned lover. This is a scorned fanboy, a scorned lover. Sort of like Kit and Hinckley Jr. there, Fibby. You're getting very Stanish. You just became a Stan. This is a fucking typical Stan behavior. Typical Stan. It's called TSB. Typical Stan behavior.
I'm just not going to do it.
It's not going to do it.
Okay, so tell me, then, was this a lie? I'm going to play the little clip again because it has to be a lie. The guy said the feds went to his house for Joey. But what did Joey say? All right, let's see.
And then he's saying on that show you said last night, He got picked up. The feds went to his
Yeah,
house.
feds went to his
insinuating for me. Motherfucker, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Fuck, they go to your house for?
Yeah, complete bullshit.
You're a fucking liar.
Listen, we all know Skinny speaks the truth. So, this guy, Mob Talk Radio, he should change the Rat Talk Radio because he's nothing but a liar and a rat lover.
Well, that's what that video was, Jeff. Like, that was literally Rat Talk Radio. And you know it, too. You know it. Trying to say that this guy's a mob guy and people are burning his shit down and all that shit. You're trying to get him in trouble, bro.
MRE coined that phrase perfectly. No more Mob Talk Radio. It's Rat Talk Radio.
It literally is.
This is organized crime at their best, and this is a beef inside the city.
This is organized crime at their best. Give me an M. Give me an O. Give me a B. What does it spell? Mob. This is fucking weird. This is an organized crime at its best? What the fuck does he even mean? This is weird. What the fuck?
Don't believe me? Keep watching.
Don't believe me? Keep watching.
And everybody's going to say, oh, he's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, they're going to say he's full of shit. He's not from Providence or Philadelphia. Or he wasn't born in Canarsie, Brooklyn either. That you told everybody. Jesus, kid. How many lies? I can fucking count fucking so many lies I caught you in just like in a fucking moment. You say you got third-degree burns, you were shot twice, the shooting shit, the Raymond Petrarca grandpa, Secret Mafia grandpa, Jeff Badway being your fucking relative, you breaking in houses up Federal Hill, just, oh my God, so many more. Oof.
Well, guess what, ass wipes?
Guess what, ass wipes? You're a fucking nerd.
My podcast a month ago, I think it was about the last 3 weeks.
Fucking fanboy.
I talked about exactly what would happen. I said someone would set the place on goddamn fire. And they did. They tried twice. Twice. And I said this
doesn't make you a swami, you fucking idiot. You were hoping for the guy's place to get set on fire, so you said a bunch of stupid shit. That doesn't make that it's fucking true, stupid.
a month ago. This is what happened. I said literally, mark my word, that fucking place is going to burn to the fucking ground. It's not psychic ability. It's nothing other than knowing the people, knowing the pulse, and hearing about the friction.
Knowing the people, knowing the pulse and hearing the friction. Let's just say that's true. Why would fucking these guys who are supposedly mob guys be telling you, a guy who has a YouTube channel called Mob Talk Radio, who is on here now supposedly talking about their business that they told you? Anybody who believes this, I got a bridge in Newport, I'm going to lease you. And one in Brooklyn, I'll sell you right and out. Send me a cash app right now. $200, the bridge is yours.
All right, think about it like this. Look at it through my eyes, right? Even if you knew someone, why would you go on there and brag about it and drop names all the time? It's just silly because
it's more than silly. It's trying to get people in trouble. It's silly. It's also trying to get people in trouble. Let's go back to the world of make-believe, right? We're back in the world of make-believe. Fibby has all these hardcore gangster friends in Philly. You think he's going to come on here and say this shit and still be there and they're still going to want to be his friend? No, not at all. They wouldn't tell him anyway. Who the fuck's going to tell somebody shit? What criminals are going to tell a guy who runs a fucking YouTube channel shit? It makes no sense. It's all fuck. Like I said, he's got to keep this going because this is the only way he makes money.
Wouldn't the next time you talk to that person, wouldn't you be embarrassed of yourself? Or I don't get it. So it doesn't make sense either way.
No, it
just makes no sense.
It don't.
Like whatever happened to taking stuff to the grave, like never revealing anything. I don't understand it. Why would anybody from that life want to talk to this guy when all he does is blab his mouth on fucking Rat Talk Radio?
Jason, yeah, that's what it is.
Anybody could throw shit.
That is Rat Talk Radio right there. And like the people, I got the pulse on the neighborhood. You're not from there. What do you mean the pulse? What does that even mean? You don't live there. You didn't see what happened or see somebody burn nothing down. You're just on here making fucking straight up fairy tales and telling fables. But at least in a fable, there's a lesson learned at the end of it. What's the lesson learned at the end of this? Don't nobody ever trust the fucking wise guy hump, mob groupie, deranged little fanboy, compulsive liar, con man, name Jeffrey Canarsie, Loman, Fibby, fucking whatever the fuck he is. I don't know.
Shit at the wall, 10,000 things, outrageous things at the wall, and then one of them come true. Even the sun shines in a dog's ass every now and again.
Talk about yourselves. Talk about how you're a fucking jerk off. You're a rat. How you set people up. Talk about that. Don't talk about me.
Yeah.
Fuck, what about me for? How you beat girls up. Talk about how you beat girls up. All that shit. The fuck you talking about me for?
Yeah, and they go on there and they say names and people. It's like they want to get somebody in trouble. All right.
Little Snuff, of course he does. He's a scorned fucking Glenn Close, Fatal Attraction. You bet your ass he wants your podcast partner behind bars. And he probably wants you behind bars too. For what? I don't know. I don't think you guys do anything wrong, but to have a podcast. But according to Fibby, you're in cheesesteak wars. It's sick shit. He's just a sick puppy, man. He's a sick Stanley. That's all.
Anybody in trouble.
Rats. That's what they want to do. They want to get people pinched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're saying I did it for insurance. What insurance? It's fucking. I don't even own the building. I fucking rent it.
Yeah, they're just.
I mean,
They're
it's just nuts.
Yeah, he did it. He just said he don't even own the place. What insurance? He even said the place was gutted. Like, what the fuck?
It's just the construction didn't even start yet.
The construction didn't even start yet. Like I said earlier, let's go back to the land of make-believe. Doodly-doo. All right, if there's a bunch of other mafia guys trying to fuck up Skinny's store, wouldn't they have let him fix it all up, put pictures in it, grills, cheesesteaks, and then have done it? You know, let's just get out of the Lord of the Lake believe. Doodly-doo. Yeah, nothing ever happened. It was probably some crackhead threw a cigarette.
So, like I said, you have to understand the politics. You have to understand the people. You have to actually know somebody or know various different people to kind of understand how they think.
So he's telling you, he knows various different people. Listen, Fibby, maybe some fanboys. I think Fibby's just making it all up personally. But is it possible that some fanboys are just hitting Fibby up lying? That's possible, but I think Fibby's just making up if we go by Fibby's track record.
And what goes on? Now, you guys can all say I'm making it up. I'm delusional. I think I'm in the mob. I think I'm this. I'm thinking that. But the reality is like the people that are with me know, and the people down there.
Really? Tell us about your mafia grandfather in Providence, the maid guy who came up with Raymond. Oh, and then you said Raymond was your grandfather. You're an asshole, dude. You're just a liar who you chicken hawk people's fucking neighborhoods. You chicken hawk our fucking neighborhoods. You chicken hawk. That's what you do. You chicken hawk our fucking neighborhoods. You learn all this shit from these rat motherfuckers and these feds and documentaries. You fanboy people from our neighborhoods. You go to their fucking trials and stalk them, befriend them under false pretenses and manipulation bullshit. And you're a fucking psycho, dude. And you should, motherfucker.
I'm not bullshitting.
No, not him. He's not bullshitting. He doesn't lie. We only caught him in 70,000 of them.
No reason for me to.
Yeah, there is a reason for you to lie because your platform is Mob Talk Radio. You gotta portray to these fucking yokels from fucking Minnesota and people from overseas or just straight up dummies from anywhere that there's some sort of mafia war in Philadelphia and they're trying to get the skinny guy and the skinny guy's a mob guy and all that. No, that's all bullshit, man. The skinny guy was a street guy years ago, whatever. He walked away from that shit. If he was doing any of that shit, he would never be on YouTube. This is all, he wants you to think this. Jeff wants you to think this, and these other mob hump channels want you to believe there's mafias in all these cities. Maybe 30, 40 years ago, kid, not no more. Give it up. You're a fucking prick.
Sure, there's a reason for him to lie. Because his show depends on it.
Yep.
And he's butthurt at Skinny.
Yeah.
So, come on. Skinny Stan. Think about it. Just look. He's dead butthurt. His panties are all up his twat. Come on now. Everybody sees it. He's making up stories and making up lies so then he can later go and make video after video and do live after live because these guys think that they're going to become social media superstars.
Yeah.
They
all want to be social media superstars or be in an acting gangster movie or something. It's their fucking dream, man. Let's say hi to the chat for a minute. Mickey Greggs, what's up, bro? I see my bro Jits in here. You go check out his channel. He does the morning to the drive to work podcast. That's my bro right there. I see we have Jeff Trock Petriaca the fifth right there. What's up, my big brother Dan? I think I see my big brother Charles in there. Randy, the beautiful calm, doesn't like Russians. There's Assassino. This is his video. His link is in the description. Go check it out. No, I have a bicycle. What's up, XX? White Mike. Heather, what's going on, my beautiful friend? David, I got an interview by Hollywood Tommy. Don't know who that is, but how you doing, Dave? Yeah, this is really sick right here, like I said, because it's trying to get someone locked up, man. Trying to help the government and all these rats. If you like the skinny guy or not, he doesn't deserve that. Nobody does, you know? Nobody deserves somebody to go on and say they know there's a mafia war. Seymour, my bro. You know, it's fucked up. Cuban B, what's up? Mob Rats 1, my brother. What's going down? How's MRH also? Rat Trap City, my Skull Bro partner. Go check out the stream we did last night. But yeah, it's really fucking twisted, man. Like, all right, if Fibby wants to talk about mob history from the 40s or 50s, whatever, okay. But to come out here and put fake wires on this guy, trying to get this guy arrested, you know you're sitting back rubbing your hands hoping he gets arrested. Or you would have never said the shit you said on here. It's fucked up. And you don't know what happened, dude. Like I said, it could have been little kids, anything. Like, fucking, who does that?
Talking about people they don't know. Let's face it, it's all to beg for money. They go on and do these shows and they beg for fucking super stickers. That's what it's all about. Because they can't do real work. They have no real world skills whatsoever.
They're going to deflect now. You watch. They're going to deflect now. They're going to say all kinds of stupid shit. Oh, he's crazy. He's delusional. But deep down,
well, you are crazy and delusional. If anybody don't go believe me, go look at my other videos about this guy. It's his own words, flip-flopping, fucking talking out of the side of his mouth, saying he's from here, he's from there, contradicting himself 24/7. We brought one of his childhood friends on here from Virginia Beach. Guy's crazy.
You know damn well that I know.
You know damn. Listen to what he just said. And don't get me wrong. 10 minutes ago, he told you he doesn't know for sure. But now he's telling you, you damn well know that he knows. It's fucking bizarre shit, man.
No, I'm right. You can clap with the rest of the crowd. But at night, like I said earlier, when you're sitting in that living room, looking at a painting, you know who I'm talking to.
What does he mean? Wait a minute. He's sitting in a room looking at a painting? What the fuck is he talking about? Can anybody help me in the chat with this? What's up, Roscoe? You go check out Roscoe's channel. He's been doing streams. What is he talking about? There's a painting and he's looking at a painting. I don't know what the fuck he means, but wow. Crowd. Well, what's a crowd clapper? What is that? I don't even know what that is. But he just truckles up. He's a truckler. He truckles up to people. Yeah, it's word salad, I guess, calm. Yeah, delusional little sicko bias and Moss is right.
You're going to say, motherfucker is right. Because you know I am.
You know I am.
'Cause I know them.
Because I know them. I know the mafia. I know the mob guys. They're my friends. And they just told me that they were going to burn down his cheesesteak joint because they don't like him. What the fuck is this? Do you see how insane this fucking guy is? Like, wow. You are totally insane, rat-loving piece of shit, dude. Fucking jerk off.
And how they think. I know the mentality. I spent enough.
He spent enough time there. Dude, what did you go down there? 4 or 5 times? You can spend a whole year somewhere and you still don't know that place, man. If you didn't grow up in a place your whole life, you don't know that place. Give me a break.
Time down there. I just know.
He just knows. Guys, he just knows.
And you weirdos go, oh, it's a rat move. No, it's not. It's just understanding people.
No, it's a rat move, dude. It's a fucking rat move. Like, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? If this video was done by anybody last year, Fibby would have been saying the same shit I am. It's a rat move, this and that. But now that he got his little fifis hurt, he wants him in jail.
Yeah, I mean, the guy just don't stop. He acts like he's from here. I'm 32 years old. I've never seen him in South Philly.
What's he know about Philly?
Nothing.
You would think that he lives here.
And he wants to blame all kind of people. Like he knows. You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
So you heard him say it himself. When you spent as much time as he did in South Philly and around those people, then you know their mentality. Okay, so tell me one person or what neighborhood you were around.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, what neighborhood? Where, Fibba? Just like you got stumped in Providence and you can't tell what school you went to, and you say your grandfather lives in Federal Hill, but he lives off Charles Street. It's not Federal Hill. You're a fucking liar, dude. You're a fucking liar.
Because it's a lie. I know who you're talking about, and you're full of shit. I know the two names that you talk about. One guy wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire, and the other one that he talks about that he's trying to implicate in all this should just keep his mouth shut when it comes to that guy too. I mean, really, this guy just goes on there and talks shit about people he don't even know, and they only get away with it because they know these people they talk about would never even pay attention to their shows or anything.
Yeah, and that's the truth. That's why they come out and say it, because those guys they don't watch this shit or nothing. You know what I mean? So fucking people like this can get away with it. It's sick. You'll never see this with La M.A., the Mexican mob, or the Russians, right? They'd go fucking and cut this guy's prick off. But see, because there is no mob no more. That's my point. Why I just said that. There is no mafia. It doesn't exist no more, man. Like, it really don't. Don't believe these fucking guys and these channels. You got to think it financially benefits them to let you believe there is a mob. There's a bunch of guys in Philadelphia trying to take over Joey's cheesesteaks, and Joey's fighting to get his cheesesteaks back. It's bizarre lies, man.
Thing on the old interweb, and that's a fact.
And you weirdos go, oh, that's a rat move. No, it's not. It's just understanding people.
Mm-hmm.
I can envision my little former friend now going, fuck him. He doesn't know shit.
Former friend? He was never your friend. You're a sick fuck, man. Wow. I can envision my little former friend. I think you have visions of him many times at night, Fibby. Because this is fucking real Stan behavior. The guy never did nothing to you. You're a fucking weirdo trying to get him locked up, spreading fucking rat lies.
I don't. I know more than you know.
I know more than you know.
Because I'm the one guy who's always gotten it right.
Listen to the way he sounds. I know everything. I'm the one guy who's always got it right. What the fuck is he talking about? Word salad, please. Greek or Italian. I'll take French dressing on that.
Especially when it comes to Philly.
Especially when it comes to Philly. Wow.
Range these people are. This guy's actually trying to convince his audience that he knows what's going on in South Philly more than Skinny does. And the people believe him. I can't believe it. It's just crazy.
Not many believe him, Assassino, because as much as I don't like Spanky and those other mob hump channels, go look at those mob hump channels and then go look at Fibby's mob hump channel. Those guys get about 600-700 people watching them. Fibby pulls in about what I pull in, 100 people watching, okay? Fibby, get a fucking life. Stop doing this dumb shit. Go back to talking about Al Capone's bloomers and what kind of socks he wore in 1934.
Easy. Somebody give these people some sniffing salt to wake them the fuck up.
Mark this down today. Now, don't be surprised if the FBI tries to plant a false flag event with this bullshit, too. Blaming it, like I said, on some obscure homeless hooker person either. While they tickle the wires and try to get people to talk.
Oh, my God.
And the FBI has 3 ways to go about this. They have fraud and insurance fraud and arson, okay?
Now look at Fibby dreaming and jerking off all the ways Skinny's going to get arrested. He's loving this.
Nope. Number 2, it's an inside job within his own crime family and an enemy. Or number 2.
Guy doesn't have a crime family. He's not a fucking mob guy. He does YouTube videos, you dumb bastard.
Somebody outside the family who's sending him a message.
Wow.
Of those 3, which one do you think it is?
Well, I think it's Mork from Mork and Mindy who did it. I think Mork came down and did it from the planet on, what did he come, Natu, whatever the fuck it was. This kid's fucking nuts.
I know. Do you?
I know, do you?
Don't get it twisted. The false flag shit and tick on the wire shit comes from all these Rat Squad shows, from all the mob hump shows. That's where that comes from.
Doesn't he, Tracy?
What's his job?
Tell me he doesn't. Tell me he doesn't sound like what a dirty, vindictive rat bastard. The burned victim thinks he's a Philly historian, like tried to make people think he was from Rhode Island historian. Exactly, brother. Exactly. It's fucking sick. Fucking sick. Mario, it was nice to when we discussed this. Just go comments to me on the channels. I don't. You told the purple guy. Yeah, that guy's a creep.
His job is to convince you that it can't be option number one.
Yep.
It has to be someone from inside of Joey's family, because he has to convince you that Joey's the mafia boss, right? Or it's somebody trying to take over Joey. It's all bullshit. His job is to convince you that Joey's the head of the mafia and somebody's trying to burn down his steak joint in order to take.
Financially helps Fibby that way. It can never be just some fucking guy throwing a cigarette, some homeless people, or some kids burning shit for shits and giggles, right?
Take over the throne. That life's been over for years, but that's how this guy makes his money. Him and all the rat squad talking shit and telling lies.
And there will be some that may say, well, this could have been somebody just to fuck with him or to throw off this or that. Listen, you got to understand Philadelphia history. This is how it starts. This is not about selling cheesesteaks. It's not. But it's a way to apply pressure and get the feds on him to get him off the fucking streets.
And you're helping with that, right, Fib? And you're helping with that, right, Jeff? Fucking shame on you. Shame on you. Fucking rat.
Put on your fucking thinking caps here. Think like a criminal. What better way to get rid of somebody?
Yeah, like he's a criminal. Jeff, just because you remember Jeff told us he started his criminal career throwing eggs in houses?
You don't want around. You don't want to pressure killing nobody. So burn his place to the ground, get the feds all on top of him, and hope that they can somehow try to put him with some sort of weird insurance fraud or whatever the case may be, or find a way to blame him, get him off the fucking streets, then you're going to get what you want.
And Fibby will get what he wants, to see the guy locked up and to pay for not being friends with Fibby, embracing Fibby. Fibby's a fucking fanboy, a fair weather person. He's a fucking sick fuck.
I'd love to know what movie or what book he got that from.
I know.
I wouldn't know because I don't read none of them bullshit books or watch the bullshit movies. Only mob humps like him in his chat, though. Fuck out. You can believe what you want. It's just ridiculous.
It's not too Machiavellian, but I think everybody can understand it for what it is.
It's not too Machiavellian. Oh my God, Fibby, you are such a joke. Dun, 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 Fibby.
How it starts.
How it
And in parting, let me just say this. And maybe it's advice for who did it, and maybe it's advice for Joey. Same advice for both, because I know both of you are listening.
Listen to how deviant he sounded right there. Because I know both of you. Let me hold my nose. Because I know both of you are listening. I know the guy who did it and Joey. You are both listening, darling. Wubba wubba. Wubba wubba. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jeff? I'm gonna run that back. This is weird. I want you to see the I want to bugger someone so bad in this voice. He just wants to bugger something. He's probably fucking a pillow as we speak, or ripping a My Little Buddy doll to pieces.
And maybe it's advice for Joey. Same advice.
Same
for
listen.
both.
Listen.
Because I know both of you are listening. I know both of you are.
I know both of you are listening right now. I'm not wearing any underclothes, and I have Punky Brewster socks on. I know he's above listening. Wow.
To kill a snake, you must chop off its head.
What the?
To kill a snake, you must chop off his head.
What the fuck? This kid's seen too many movies. Fibby, go back to Virginia Beach. Embrace the sand and the sun. Embrace the fucking mugginess in the South. Embrace it, Fibby.
All right, I had to save the best part for last. You just heard him say he knows Joey and the person who tried to burn down the steakhouse are both listening. Well, let me tell you this. I know for a fact the people that he talks about, the names that he drops, they definitely don't listen to what he has to say.
Nobody's
Definitely not. I know it for a fact.
I know you're both listening to me, and I'm nude with Jello pudding next to me.
What a sick fucking weirdo.
This guy's not delusional. Come on. Think about it. All the lies he told. He said he grew up in Providence. He said he's from Philly. He said he's from New York. We proved it wrong 1,000 times. The guy's from Virginia Beach.
Yeah, he's not from Providence. We've established that without a doubt. Now, his mother was born in Providence and his grandfather was, but he wasn't. This guy's fucking crazy.
Come on. What else do we got to show you? That guy's full of shit. And how can we?
We even had his childhood friend come on. He showed yearbook pictures of him. He even had the glasses from the Fuzz Squad.
You ever forget Secret Mafia Grandpa that he stopped talking about? He used to talk about his secret mafia family connections. All lies, no proof.
Why doesn't he talk about that no more? Fibby, why don't you talk about Secret Mafia Grandpa no more? Why is that? Because he never fucking existed. He was a nice dry goods salesman. He wasn't even Italian, you fucking sick fuck. Wow. This guy's crazy.
To back anything up. Just bullshit lies, just like the rest of them do. All the rat squad say they know this guy and that guy. They don't know nobody. All they know is the rats that go on their shows and the rats that they interview. Yep. They're all full of
all
shit.
All Fibby knows is Bill Catolo, Jimmy the Rat Calamandria, and any other rat that comes in his chat. Or the Rat Squad's chat. He's a fucking sick puppy, man.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Is this Skinny Stan or no?
Yes, I'm going to leave Assassino a comment right now. This is definitely Skinny Stan, boy. And if you don't know what a Stan is, it's a fan turned stalker. Stan confirmed. A fan turned stalker. And if that's not a fan turned stalker, I think everybody in here can agree, right? That Fibby was one of the biggest skinny fans around. And since he didn't get the shout out, he turned to a total fucking stan. Real sick. Not only a stan, a rat fucking. That was Rat Talk Radio right there. That's what that was. Trying to get that guy arrested. Trying to get that, help the fucking, these other fucking rat lovers and fucking feds put people away, man. You're a fucking creep. Well, I'm going to end this, folks. Make sure that Assassino's video is in the bottom. What's up, Top G? Assassino's video is in the bottom. Go give it a sub. Go to the We Push Back website if you want to learn about these lying fucking rat bastards. God bless you all and good night.